For my book review, I chose to do the book Building Dances by Susan McCreary Nichols, Helen Sheff, and Marty Sprague. It is the second edition and a guide to putting movements together. The book focuses on step-by-step approaches of how to build dances as a facilitator. It highlights the crucial elements of producing movement for performing and incorporates the national standards for dance and physical education. It focuses on movement for grades K through 12. The book is a tool for stimulating students' imagination and helping them experience and create their own dance for presentation. I very much enjoyed the book and am definitely planning on using it in my dance teaching. The book is set up almost as an architectural or construction manual. It is set up to provide the reader with tools or building materials to create a dance. The book focuses on the following elements: laying a foundation or the basic building blocks of a dance, identifying building supplies or technical elements to consider, constructing the frame and the roof or the meaningful organization of the physical materials, adding architectural details or customizing the dance, putting it all together or the choreographic process, inspecting your creation or observation to assessment, and finally building dances from blueprints or actually implementing the choreographic process. This book goes into detail of what elements are crucial to following the creative process and creating a meaningful movement piece. This book is useful because it helps one step outside of their normal choreographic process. I know as a dance teacher and choreographer, I often get stuck in composing the same type of movement or movement I am comfortable with. This book gives me the tools to step outside of my normal creation or comfort zone and choreograph something new. I also believe this book is an extremely useful tool in getting your students involved in the choreographic process. Like me, sometimes the students get stuck in the same movement they constantly want to perform or feel comfortable doing. This questions students, allows them to think deeper, and provides them with a framework to successfully orchestrate movement. This book is important because it is an educational tool and involves much more than just putting movements together. It allows students the opportunity to actually create and experience the process while learning life skills and enjoying movement for movement's sake. I believe in the dance making process because I believe it helps children to get up and move, to exercise their body as well as their creative spirit. This book is excellent because it goes in depth and it is extremely easy to use and understand. It's applicable to many different forms of dance, so it is useful in any situation of composing dance. The book is very direct and self-explanatory, but leads for situations to experiment or new paths. It's an interesting book because it poses choreographing as a game or a puzzle. This book helped me realize how building a dance really challenges one's critical thinking as well as one's impulse or habit. The book gives dance a deeper meaning. The definition of dance is to move one's feet or body both rhythmically in pattern of steps, especially to the accompaniment of music. But beyond that, dance is created to satisfy a need. Dance can tell a story, create moods, and channel energy. A piece of choreography can communicate an idea different than anything else. A successful dance doesn't need to have intricate or complicated dance movement, although it can, but it can be formed of very basic movements and still have a major effect and communicate a message based on the construction of the dance. This book shows you how to successfully put any type of movement together, whether simple or complex. This is important to me and the population of students I teach every day. This book is friendly for not only dance teachers, but other form of art teachers as well as classroom teachers. It is basic and clear in its processes and explanation. Children love to create as well as perform, and given the assistance and opportunity, they will impress you with their ability to do such. This book provides the path for students' construction. I was very happy with the book I chose to review. The book provided me with a way to better facilitate my students in creating an effective and successful dance piece. It is extremely useful because many times dance teachers or dance students fall into repetitive form of choreography. This book is valuable because it helps me break this cycle and push the limits of their creation and movement. It is an excellent tool because it incorporates the students in the creative process. Just through the MATFA program, one of the biggest takeaways I have gained thus far and something I'm excited to implement in my classroom is the idea of student involvement and engagement. One of my biggest goals next year is to have a student-driven and creative year. I really want to try to engage my students in helping me form the lesson plans and performance pieces. My students are capable and creative, and this book will help me access those things from them. I would highly recommend this book to dance teachers as well as any teacher who is interested in the creative process or engaging students in imaginative thinking and movement creation. This book pushes both the teacher and the student outside of their comfort zone and is applicable in many circumstances.